Hello everyone, I'm Joanne and welcome to my craft room. I'm so excited to be here with you today. This is a start of a new series for me. And this release is a Spellbinders release. There are stencils, dies, and hot foil plates with this. It is absolutely adorable. Easy peasy cards to make. The stenciling is easy, and so is the hot foiling. I just wanted to show you. Now I get samples, so your things will be packaged, of course, with the beautiful Spellbinders way, and you know, sent to you that way. But I am an affiliate. Links are below to order this product. It releases today, the 10th of May, and I hope that you enjoy what we're going to do today. I cannot wait to start stenciling. Look at this beautiful flower. It's very large, and I have a lot of ideas with this. I really haven't even opened this. I love to do things like this with you guys on camera so that you can see what is going on. Wow, that is a large stencil. How lovely is that? Let's see, it goes this way. I'm sorry, I had it upside down. But yes, here's the spray, the flowers, here's flowers. And we're just gonna go ahead and follow this little print back here. Have a lot of fun with doing some nice blending, excuse me, blending of the ink on this stencil. Then what we're gonna do is cut the stencil out, or we don't have to cut the stencil out. We could leave it on the front of the card, right? I wanted to show you also what came with this. Look at this. I love it. So after we make the beautiful flower, we're going to go ahead and, I think it goes this way. Okay, we're going to cut it out with this beautiful die, and then it has a hello. Look at the script on that hello. I cannot wait to use this. And then it has the shadow die. So that is going to be so much fun just in itself right here. But then if we don't want to use the hello, and you're going to see me do this with all of these cards, this is hot foil. This one says little card, big hello. This card is full of hugs. Best wishes on your birthday. And then a giant thank you. Now, I almost feel like when I'm looking at this, because I get ideas. As I talk to you guys, it really helps me to get ideas. I feel like the outside of my card is going to be hello, and then my sentiment inside is going to be this hot foiled. I just hang on there because I have no idea I have nothing created yet. I always start my videos now with showing you what is lined up to come, what is new to come, and how, you know, what we're going to be working with. So this is what's going to start the series. I'm going to break away probably for a few hours really, and go ahead and do some designing and have so much fun with all of these dies and all of these hot foil plates, okay? All the links are below for you to order, and let's just see what I can come up with. Again, this will be a series of videos promoting this product. Like I said, I am an affiliate, and links are below. They're at no cost to you. I do make a little commission when you click on my links and order. Thank you so much. So I'll be back in a little bit, and we'll see what I come up with. Okay, here's the card I came up with. It's such a happy card, right, for spring. I wanted to use my blue inks. So here we go. Isn't that pretty? Look at that hello. I did that out of like a navy cardstock, and the colors for the card, very easy. It's a light and dark blue, and a green, a medium colored green, and a brown, and a little bit of yellow. That's it. Those are the inks that we'll use, and I'll do some ink blending when we get to that. But here's the inside. Look at that foil. I love it. Now, I know that this foil gives a wonderful prism effect, but it is the, this is so pretty. It's called Moondust. Moondust foil. Now remember, all the links are below for you, okay? For the products that I use. Look how cute. Now you could write a little sentiment on this side, but this is what I came up with for the first one in this series that I'm going to do with all of these beautiful products. We're going to have so much fun. I love this flower. This is a really pretty stencil. I have a lot of ideas with it. Okay, so first what we want to do is cut a little bit of foil. So I like to use my quick trim here. You can do whatever you like, but I find that this is a good product for foil, to get with the foiling. It comes with a foil blade and a paper blade, okay? And you've probably seen me use this in other videos. It has a nice mat here that is self-healing, and then this little like ruler is lifted up here by two pieces so that your foil can slip underneath it. Let me show you, which is really a fantastic feature without having something on it just, you know, just holding it down. Because the foil is so thin. So look at this. This can slide underneath here. See, underneath the cutting, the top plate. Okay, so I want to, now I've learned with my machine, and I took the Glimmer boot camp, and they're always doing wonderful videos about foiling, but I learned to take my hot foil plate, place it on here. Now I'm going to cut this way. Now let me say this, and I say this every time I use this. This is a weapon, okay? This is one heck of a blade, okay? So I'm going to push now, because this is raised up a little bit. You just take this, push it down with your fingers, okay? Take your blade and put it into the little slot. Now you'll feel it drop flat. It needs to drop flat onto the white part of this holder, okay? So make sure that it's in there, and then like you might even have to like wiggle it around to get it to drop in there flat. Just like that. See, I felt it go. And then go ahead and cut, okay? And look at that. You get a perfect line. I love that. And you really save on your foil this way. Now, I don't want all of this foil for sure. Okay, oh, I'm ready here, right? So I'm going to turn this way. And I'm going to place it here. Notice that I like to leave a little tail out here. That's just my way, okay? I like to just kind of scooch it out a little bit and then cut at a certain point, because I feel like I save my foil. And you absolutely, now I'll say this much, you don't want this all the way to the top. You do want this to scooch down just a little bit. Wait a minute here. Let me show you. Because if it's all the way to the top, it's like it doesn't come, it's not, the slot is not cut right to the top there. So you kind of just want to drop your foil down just a little bit, okay? Now we'll do it. I'm always honest. I always tell you guys, right, what I see, just to make it work a little bit better. Now I wait for it to drop into that slot there and cut. Good. Take this off, and I think I'm pretty good here. Sometimes you have to cut it. I'll just give it a little tear there. Okay, now I can save this piece. All right. And my ready light is on. So let me move everything and put this away. Okay. And this, and I need that. Good deal. All right, now I have my Hammermill cardstock here, and it's 4 3/4 by 3 1/2. I want to use the hinge technique because, you know, you don't want to like put this down on here and then put your foil on top of it. You're not going to be able to see it to see if it's straight, right? So it says this card is full of hugs. And so I have this right here on my grid. And I'm going to just take some low tack craft tape right here and hold that down. And now I'm going to place this where I like it. And I'm looking at my grid here, kind of helping me the best I can, because you know me, guys, I need all the help I can get getting things straight on here. Okay, now I'm going to tape this down. Okay, and then I'm going to take the foil, the hot foil plate, flip it up. You need to see a little bit of tape here, okay? You need to see it. See it? Just that little bit, okay? Now, always remember when you hot foil, pretty to pretty, no matter if you're putting the foil on the Glimmer machine or however you're doing it, the pretty side of the plate goes to the pretty side of the foil. And I'm just going to put it right up there to the tape, just like that. And now it's in position. I'm going to bring this down. I'm going to kind of recheck this here. I like it. I'm going to hold it. I'm just going to take my piece from the top here and put it here on the bottom just to help hold it just a little bit more for me. Okay, now I'm going to flip it over. And again, we are pretty to pretty. And we're lined up. I put it on my plate. And I push my timer button. And now I'm going to put my shims. You want to use the frothy, whatever you want to call it, the green one first. It does have a heat protectant in it. Don't worry when you get all this gold and whatever colors, all the foil on there. Acetate takes it right off. Just take a tissue, you know, or a napkin, like a paper towel or something. Use your acetate, takes it right off. I just haven't cleaned mine. And then use your spacer pad on top. So excited about this. This has such a pretty color. I'm going to put this to the side. I'm going to bring in my Platinum 6. I love to foil with you guys. First of all, I love to foil, okay? So like from where I started this video to now, it's a couple of days. So because I just got busy with some other things, and then when I turned on the, oh here we go, the Glimmer machine, I started foiling other things also. So sometimes you think something's going to take, oh that'll take me 15 minutes to do. Look, watch, I'm rolling slow. Whenever you roll through, roll slow with your hot foiling. Okay, now I am going to roll it back. Sometimes you have to, sometimes you don't. But I thought because I'm filming, let's see how we go here. Let's see how it did. I would go ahead and put that extra pressure on it. This silicone mat with the magnetic arm here comes with the system. They also send you a die. Oh, that just fell apart. Look how beautiful. Oh my goodness, isn't that gorgeous? Isn't that gorgeous? They were having a sale on this machine too. Now, remember, don't throw this out. I don't know how that this is going to go on a piece of cardstock. Like if this is a little wonky, you know, but I think I'm going to do it on some solid cardstock. I'll do it at a later time. And I'll do it with a solid plate to see what I get. Okay, so I'm going to put that aside. I have my pile. Look at how beautiful that is. Let's see, I don't need to hot foil anything else. All right, let's just keep going. We'll get that out of the way. And I'll move this out of the way. Good. And here we go. Let's go ahead and bring in our, I have my envelope here. We're going to stencil on that. I have the inside of the card. It's just a navy color, whatever color you'd like. And this is the Nina White. Look how pretty that is. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my goodness. So let's go ahead and attach that. Now my card base is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. Just a regular A2 size card. You know, I did not realize that this, when I purchased this hot foil, that it had that much like prism effect in the color. The blues and the greens, just absolutely gorgeous in that. I didn't realize it until I started working with it the other day. Let's go ahead and put this on the inside of the card. And then we have that complete, that part of our card's completed. Ooh, we're going to do some stenciling. I love to stencil. Way back in the day, I used to stencil everything in my house. I had borders, I had furniture stenciled, and then, you know, it kind of got away from it. But now in card making, it is a biggie. It is definitely a biggie. Okay, we're not going to glue this on yet because we want to go ahead and do our stenciling. Oh, I did cut the hello out. This is of just the white cardstock, and then this is navy, and the O is detached. Isn't that adorable? Okay, now I did, and it's linked below, I did use a little adhesive on this because it's so very thin. I glued the other one down with the fine tip glue, but which is fine. I thought I would try the adhesive on this. Have mercy. And let's try to get the back off there. So a Xyron or some adhesive sheets or something to make a sticker out of this is nice, so that then you don't have to use the liquid glue. Now let's put our O here. I like the script on this. I bet you guys do too. And that goes right there. I love that. Isn't that fantastic? But look how easy that was when I cut it out with the adhesive sheet behind the paper. Okay, now this will be popped up with some foam. So let's go ahead and attach some foam right here. And I'll just leave the backs on it just so that it's ready when we are ready, because we do have a lot of fun stenciling to do. Let me cut some here. You can always customize your foam, you know. You can always customize your foam to however you need it. Just cut it. And there's all types. There's all types of foam. So just whatever you have is wonderful. I'm going to put this other little piece right here because I cut it. And I think I just want a little bit there. Okay. There we go. All right. So now that is taken care of. Oh, I'm so excited about stenciling. This stencil is big, guys. It is really awesome. Let's go ahead and work with our paper first, okay? And then we'll do our envelope. I might switch it. I might do it. Should I move the stencil and just do it together? Ooh, maybe we should. Okay, let me do what Gina K says. The glue bottle, tap, tap. It gets the glue to run down in the shaft right here in the fine tip. It makes it run down into the bottle and you get less clogs. She's so smart. Okay, so let's go ahead and see. Now, our stencil here has numbers, and they're etched into... They are etched into the piece here. Okay, here we go. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we want to start out with these flowers right here, okay? And I'm just going to place it here on this. Let me put this down with some tape here, because we're going to die cut. This comes with the die cut. And I'm just going to place this right here at the top in that angle right there. And I'm just going to tape this down for right now with some pieces. This is that low tack craft tape. I've really fallen in love with this a whole lot. This and the Best Ever craft tape. I like both of them. Okay. So let's concentrate here. This is a Pinkfresh Studio ink that I'm trying, and I really do like it. It is called Slumber. It came in a 4-pack. And I like these to try because I don't know, you know, the colors, what I'm doing. So I took 2 of the colors out, and we're just going to try it. So let's go ahead with this Slumber. And this is light, okay? Now, I know that a lot of people are so great about going here on the glass. I still have trouble with that, guys. It's like, I like a paper. I realized that when I was making this, I like to come off the page a little bit with some paper. And now this we do not need on here, okay? We definitely don't need that. Wait a minute. Let's go ahead. And I've also found this. Mask it off where you do not want to go, okay? Because sometimes you don't mean to, okay? But if you're like me, I just start like stenciling and I'm a maniac, okay? So I'm gonna do that. All right, good. So anyway, the glass is okay for me, I guess, because I haven't really done it a whole lot, but I'm still liking paper. Okay, so I tapped off a little bit, and then I'm gonna start and bringing this in. Oh, look at that light color, isn't that pretty? I'm gonna tap right there and tap. When we tap, if you're new to this, it takes off the initial blob, okay, of color. Now, there are some times when I have done stenciling and I want the blob. Look at how beautiful that is. Okay, now we're going to move this, and I did. Okay, let's just start. Let's just do it. I'm just going to pick this up. Okay, and look at my tape. I've gone nuts, right? No, it's okay. So we're going to move. I'm just going to move this. That's just because I'm wild with the brush, that's all. Now, if you can be more contained, you don't need to do all that. I'm going to go ahead and get my envelope over here. I'm going to go ahead and tape this down. And I'm going to bring this in. And I'm not going to be a wild person. I'm going to bring this right here. I'm going to turn that just a little bit, okay? Just like that, all right? Let me bring my paper in. And here's my ink. And I'm going to do my flowers. So just kind of do the envelope as we do everything here, which is a great way to learn stenciling. Because you're going to watch every bit of this being just white paper all of a sudden like come alive. Now, on the back of this envelope, isn't that nice to rip that off and then it doesn't rip the paper? I'm just going to do this flower. Just like that. Isn't that just pretty? Got a little bit heavy right there, but that's okay. It's okay. That's what you'll learn with stenciling. It's good. Oh, it looks like a cloud, doesn't it? Aha, that's so pretty. All right, now, I think I'll just leave that like that because we'll get to that in just a minute. Now we're going to go to number 2. See, it's etched right here, number 2. And I found the best thing to do was to line this up and line these lines up right here. Okay? And this we're going to do in the darker sapphire. Sapphire, okay? Let's see. So let's go ahead. Now watch. I am lining up. Am I in camera? Yes. I always worry that I get like carried away with myself. And I forget that I have to look up to make sure that I'm there. So here, I'm lining up my flower, which is perfect. And then, see my little parts right here that go over the flower. So I'm lining that up also. So let's go ahead and we could actually use the same brush because we're going darker, but I'm going to use it on other things. So I went to a different brush. And we're just going to, now notice with this, I'm not tapping this off at all. I want this to be darker. And I want it to fill in, and I've got a smaller brush in these lines. Now, now this time I'm using these blending brushes. I do love those little foam pads too to blend with. I love doing this. It's so relaxing. I mean, like, so completely relaxing. I just really want that bold, right? Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and get my my flowers on this in the bold blue also. Now this I will tap off, and I'm going to just bring it in just like that. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. They just look so puffy. I love the stenciling. I just love the stenciling. Look how stinking cute that looks. Oh my goodness. Okay, now we just have to do the center here on this flower. So I'm lining up my little humps with the flower, okay? And then I'm coming in here, and I'm going to stay real close to the center, adding my ink. Trying not to go outside my area there. That's nice. Just like that. Perfect. Perfect. All right, let's flip it. Ooh, I love crafting with you today. It's actually on a Friday when I'm taping this, which is a nice Friday afternoon with everyone, right? So let's bring this in. And again, I'm going to line my big flower up. Now, we're going to make a choice here. And my choice is to do just these, not this out through here, okay? And this is just for the envelope. Just for the envelope. I'm just going to, you know, that's another great thing with stenciling. You can pick and choose, okay? So here we go, coming out very, very nicely. And I know you guys are like, wow, that's a lot to do on an envelope. Oh, well. Right? I want to make pretty, and I want to play with the ink. And these blues are beautiful. Look at that. Ah, I love it. Okay, now we're going to go to our green. Let me close this up. Okay, I'm using medium spruce now from Gina K. Let me put these up here, and I've used that one, and I've used this one. If I don't get it out of my way, and I'm left-handed, and I'm so bad about putting the ink on the right side and having to cross over like that. Really bad about that. Okay, so let's see, 1, 2, 3. Let's use this bigger one, and I'll put this here. Now, I'm going to line this up in the center. Now, with this one, we're going to use 2 colors. I remembered this. Okay, with this one, we're going to use 2 colors. I am going to tape this down. I know some of the other ones I've held, but I feel like right now, because we're doing so much, I'm going to tape it. Okay, so I'm using like a yellowish, orangish color, and this will go on the inside of the flowers. I'm using a teeny tiny brush, and I'm just going to go ahead, and I'm not tapping off because because that's the way flowers look. You know, they have like different hues. Some are light, some are lighter yellow into greens with oranges as things are blooming. That's good. And I've learned myself with stenciling and watching people that don't be afraid to add more ink. Just makes it bolder. Or should that be more bold instead of bolder? Okay, there's our yellow, all right? Yellowish orange, kind of. And now let's go into our green. And what I get, the medium spruce. I love, and now I am going to tap this off because I don't want blobs. I love Gina K's ink, okay? I did not know that there is an agent in this ink. Until the other night, I was, of course, watching her. And there's an agent in the ink that allows it, as it's drying, to blend. Isn't that fantastic? That's why I keep saying the softness, like I keep watching it when I use it, and I'm like, gosh, the softness of this ink when it dries is just gorgeous. You know, so, but that's what it is. I did not know that. I did not know it. I'm going to have to go over my yellow right there. I got a little green in there, but that's okay too. As long as everything is full of pollen, right? Makes us sneeze. Ah, so beautiful. Wow. A little bit more up here. Good. Okay, I want to go back to my orange again, orangish yellow here, because I got a little heavy-handed with the green, so we'll just come back over top. Nice. Good. Oh, I love it. Okay, now let's move this. Watch. Look how you would not think. I know you guys were going, uh-oh. Okay, wait, I know, but you would not think it comes out so crisp. Look at this green ink as it's drying, how it's just blending, and I just love it. The softness of it is what just gets me. Okay, now let's go ahead over here, and this little guy right here, we just need, I know I went at like this, right? Yeah. So, that's all I need is a little yellow in there. Let's do that. Here. Okay. And let's go in with the green. And let's just put just a few, woo, I about, did you see I about tapped off right on my project? You would see me start screaming. I'd have to edit. How funny. I'm really placing this where I want it. And this is very doable when you stencil. This really doesn't matter because we're going to cut, but I don't want to get ink where I really don't need it. Let's go ahead and put a little paper underneath that. I'm just going to go like that. And that's the greatest thing about stenciling too. Line it right back up. I just love it. I really do. Okay, I'm going to come out this way. Bring it up here. And then down here. Trying to stay away from those little yellow flowers right there. I didn't want to put those on here. I will if I think after I lift it that it needs it, but I didn't. I'm not sure. I gotta see, did I do that with the other one? No, I just used this. And a little bit here. Nice. Okay. Look, 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 look. Yay! Oh, we got a little flower. Okay, let's go ahead and finish it out. Okay, let's put it on there. Got a little flower. I guess it wanted to hop on. So we'll make it. There we go. Okay. All right, now let's flip this over. And let's go ahead and put our center in this one. That's all that we need. And then the little dark centers back here. Just like that. Okay, beautiful. Now we're going to switch to brown. Any kind of brown. And I'm going to move the stencil. This is the great, it is one sheet and you get to do all of this with it. I'm going to line that up right there. I'm going to open some brown. get a brush, and I'm just like lining that up. And now the back of the envelope is completed. Isn't that cute? You know, when you send this to somebody, they're going to go, oh, she made that for me. I love that. I just absolutely love that. Okay, let's go ahead and line these guys up. See these little like scoops right here? They go under these guys. They go under these guys. And I'm going to turn this. I'm going to line up my center. Get that underneath there. Take a second to get this where you need it. And it's okay. And it's supposed to be a little abstract. That little dot, I think, goes there. Kind of helps you to line things up. The brown does go into the green. I think I like it right there, okay? I'm not going to do this out through here, okay? So let me go ahead and mask that off real quick. Okay, let's go ahead into the brown and bring that in right there, right out here. I don't want to catch that flower, right? Do not kind of want to catch that flower. Beautiful. And now this brown is going to go right into that green, and it's going to look beautiful. Look at this. Wow! My goodness, and that's just the envelope, right? Wow! Okay, the inside of the card and the envelope are complete. Let's bring our project back in, and just going to stick it right here. And we're going to go ahead in with our brown. Let me get this green out of the way. So I've used these. And I'll get this stuff out of the way. Good. And let's see. I think we want all of this off of here, right? Because we want the full effect on this. I'm not doing an envelope. Okay. Now, let's... Are you screaming? You've got the hello stuck to the stencil. Have mercy. Okay, let's move that over there. All right. Now, lucky these stencils are high quality, right? They really are. I mean, that's a good stencil. Now, you can clean them with alcohol. Okay, now see where the little dots go? And everything lines up so perfectly underneath our little flowers here, in the middle here, underneath here, and our dots, okay? And let's just go for it. I'm not tapping off. No need to. And this is going to be gorgeous. Now you can make this brown as dark as you want, as light as you want in some areas. Let it variegate, doesn't matter. And when we use the dye, oh my gosh, you guys, this is so pretty. Now I know, you're looking at the stencil going, oh Lord, right? Watch. Ta-da! Got a little bit over here, but that's okay, because we're going to cut it out, right? Oh, goodness. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that beautiful? All right, let's go here. Let's bring the Platinum 6 back in. and my cutting plates. Okay, let's go ahead and place this right here. And let me get out my die. And you know that it goes up here because of these two littles that, you know, are these two little flowers right here. They're beautiful. Oh my goodness. Guys, we made a beautiful arrangement here. Look at that green ink. So gorgeous. Now this is the Best Ever craft tape, and I love it too. Those are my two new tapes I really, really like. I'm going to scooch that over. And now I really want to take my time with this because I want it to be absolutely perfect. And there we go. All right, now, here we go. We'll roll this through nicely. Wonderful. See, it didn't matter. One piece. I just cut this piece like 5.5 inches, I think, it's 5.5 by 8.5 is what this is. See, but this Best Ever craft tape is definitely more sticky than the blue, okay? Definitely. Look at that. Wow. Don't you love a big die? I do. I love that. Absolutely. Okay, let me move this out of the way. And now let's bring in our card base. So, I am going to, instead of allowing this to, which it can, engulf the front of the card, and I'll do another video of one that does this with other sentiment, or, you know, something. I'll do something, like I have ideas. So, but this one, we're going to go ahead and take it off of the side right here, just a little bit, okay? So we're going to glue it down. Use my glue here. So let's go ahead and do this. Ooh, that was fun stenciling with you guys. Ah, love it. Wow, I haven't stenciled in a while. I've been busy hot foiling, and Spellbinders, I have to admit, love them. Keep me busy, and thank you. Thank you so much. I love the product. There's a bunch of new releases coming out, and yeah, I'm just having fun. So now I put glue all over it, but I know, that's why I have my mat here. Let me put these little, I like these little ones up top. And I'm going to bring this out here. Just like so. Perfect. Just going to get my high school sewing scissors. I'm 64 years old. These scissors were bought for me by my mom when I was in high school in my sewing class. And so I had to be about 14 years old. So that's how old these scissors are. They've never been sharpened. They're perfect. It cracks me up. There we go. And I just cut off all of the littles on the side. And now look at the, just by cutting just those little bits off, okay? Just bits. And moving that focal point to the edge, it gives it a whole different look. All right, now let's get this hello over here that wanted to jump into the program before. And let's put this hello up here and over that little leaf. Just like that. Okay, isn't that cute? Wonderful. Now let's go ahead and put this on here. And I'm going to go ahead and pop this up with foam. Yeah, I want to make a little, get a little dimension going with this. Such a pretty card. And the stenciling is so soft. Don't you think so? I love that it's not, I don't know. It's not that it's hard. It's just, I don't know. I don't know what to call it, but I love to stencil. It gives it definitely a softer look. a blended look. I don't know, like a powdered look almost. So here we go here. And this is our beautiful card for our first video. Look at that. A little bit of foiling, a little bit of stenciling, a little die cutting. Oh my goodness. I love it. So this is the Hello Blooms new collection from Spellbinders. If you guys really love this product, I know you will, because I know you like florals, and I love a big floral. All of the links are below. Thank you so much for ordering from me, and thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.